Hi, I'm Ivan Zoot, and this is an amazing flat top cutting tool. And I wanted to spend just a couple moments with you to share a couple of tips, tricks, and techniques for the proper use of a flat topping tool so that you can get the best possible results when you attempt to flatten out somebody up on top. Here's the idea. The handle is a handle, but don't hold the handle like a tennis racket or a ping pong paddle. Holding the handle this way makes it very difficult to hold and stabilize the flat top tool for proper use. The best way to hold a flat top tool is with your thumb over the top of the handle and with your knuckles underneath. Notice on the camera, I'm able to hold that steady and dead level while I speak because I'm holding it from the center like the fulcrum, like the pivot point on a teeter-totter. Now, notice my knuckles underneath my hand. This is where the positioning becomes so valuable because instead of trying to balance and determine where flat is, when holding a flat top cutting tool in this way, if I put my thumb over the top and my knuckles below and I introduce the tool into the hairline, when the tool gets to the top of the head, notice the tool slid in a little further, but notice where my knuckles stopped and stabilized on the client's forehead. This gives me the balance and stability the entire time I've been talking to you right now. That flat topper tool hasn't moved, hasn't wiggled, and hasn't wavered. Now with my clipper in the 000 closer closed position, as I come in from below, dial in the spot with my flat top cutting tool, and then simply come in against the direction of the tines of the teeth of my flat topping comb, I level that out beautifully. Look at that. Now, when you are using a flat top tool on the top of the head, you want to cut using what we call a clock position system. You saw me come straight in at the front hairline. You saw me come in from what we like to call 12 o'clock at the nose. The nose is 12 o'clock. The occipital bone is 6 o'clock and the ears are 9 and 3. The cutting sequence around the head is 12, 1, 11, 2, 10, 3, and 9. Working your way from the center out to both sides. Watch what happens now when I come in at the 1 o'clock position. Look at my hand. My hand is resting on the forehead, and look at the hair. The hair that you see in the flat top cutting tool is mostly pre-cut guide hair with a little bit of extra hair there on the corner. Now I switch over to the 11 o'clock position. I slide the tool up, looking for the short hair as my guide and stabilizing with my hand on the scalp and simply and only removing hair that which extends out beyond the guide and beyond the flat top cutting tool. And notice the top of that. I'm going to line up his flat top with my eyes, with my flat top, with your lens, and look at how crispy that's going to be. I would work my way around the front, and then I would begin working the back. Where we came in at 12 o'clock, we would then come in at 6 o'clock. And again, by coming in low, stabilizing high, and notice how my hand rests on the surface of the client's head at the scalp, and in that stable and confident position, I cut 6 o'clock, and then I come in at, yes, that's right, 7 o'clock. And where do I go next? I heard you say it. I go to 5 o'clock, and I work my way around the head form, leveraging the power of a really big comb to allow me to create beautiful flat top work. There I am at 9 and coming around, and here I go over to 3. That is correct. Working my way around the head. That'll flatten out the top, and then to square up the sides, what we do is we come down from above. We do the same thing we did working across the top, stabilizing the tool against the head. And in this case, because this mannequin was cut on a little bit before, I'm going to kick the sides in at a bit of an angle, much like what you see on my head. I'm going to come down from above, but notice with my hand rested on the client, I can take off the overhang that prevents that from squaring in to create that beautiful square shape that we are so characteristically seeking in this type of classic flat top cutting. And we use the tool. Look how nice that side kicks in. And we would replicate it again on the other side. But again, watch my hand, watch my knuckles stabilizing against the client. Watch my knuckles sliding down and stabilizing against the client in that way. That's your classic flat top cutting tool, and the tips and tricks that I offer for helping you use it properly with proper hand position, proper stability, and proper cutting. ClipperGuide.com, order yours today, the classic flat top cutting tool to really allow beautiful haircuts, amazing blending, and square, strong shapes in your short clippered haircuts. ClipperGuide.com is where you go to get it. I'm Ivan. Have a great day.